Assalamualaikum, halo sejawat semua, balik lagi dengan gua Dr. Reza. Kali ini, di episode ke-10, kita akan melanjutkan adventure kita. Dan ternyata yang selanjutnya adalah kita harus bertemu dengan si Poppy di utara yang sangat jauh dari Hogwarts. Katanya sih harus naik ini ya, naik brooms. Tapi mudah-mudahan kita udah punya teleport belum ya? Teleport mentoknya di sini yang paling deket ya, bolehlah nggak apa di sini. Kita salah, kita teleport dulu ke sini. Travel, oke. Mari kita terbang. Oh, atau pakai griffin aja, kita kan udah punya high wing. High wing. Hus, hus, hus. Naikkan, naikkan. Hus, hus. Kalau kita mainnya besok, kita bisa nyanyi pada hari Minggu. Nabrak.
Must have been quite stately in its time.
Ada castle lagi. Bentar, itu ada di samping kita giant purple toad. Oh, boleh. Kita katanya disuruh ngambil satu soalnya. Kita lihat ya ada apa enggak. Sebenarnya kelemahan dari ini adalah agak susah buat berhentinya. Tidak segampang kalau pakai sapu terbang. Coba kita lihat apakah kita bisa mendapatkan kodok ini. Oke, nice, dapat. Oke, dapat satu.
Not going to hurt you.
Kalau kita tangkap itu, mana kodok-kodok yang lain?
Revelio.
Oh, itu kodok-kodok yang lain. Oh, ini masih ada kodok-kodok yang baik. Kenapa kan kita ambil aja yang baik ya? Apa ini? Ancient magic. Jangan-jangan kita akan masuk ke Oke. Ini teleportasinya. Berarti kita bisa ngerjain pas ini dulu ya, bentar ya. Coba teleportasinya. Wush. Oh, nggak bisa. Kita coba masuk satu-satu berarti ya ini puzzle-nya. Licin. Ya, keluar lagi. Yang kedua berarti salah. Gimana dengan yang ketiga? Yang ketiga kita ada di bagian atasnya.
Revelio.
Kita mau ngambil apanya sih? Nah. Oke. Dapat nggak sih tadi? Oh, di bawah juga masih ada. Udah, jangan lebay. Oke, bisa mengambil ini. Hah, mana lagi? Oh,
Revelio.
bisa nggak kita ke sana? Atau naik sapu terbang? Naik sapu terbang aja, guys. Easy. Oke. Mana lagi? Belum. Udahkah? Belum ya? Atau ada kode-kode gitu yang harus kita pecahkan? Oh, ada kodok besar. Oh, udah kita ambil padahal.
Revelio.
Kayaknya ada sesuatu yang belum kita ambil. Apa itu, guys? Tadi yang kayak ancient magicnya baru kita ambil satu sih. Kalau kemarin itu sampai 2. Coba kita masuk lagi dari awal. Kita belum. Oh, itu guys. Kita pakai sapu terbang lagi coba. Yeay.
That solves that.
Nge-cheat. Gampang banget guys. Kalau kita punya sapu terbang, nggak usah ngerjain ininya, puzzle-nya. Tinggal terbang aja. Big brain. Oke. Tangkap. Nice. Satu lagi. Kayak kalau dijual mahal.
Believe this. Rebellion.
Mudah-mudahan dijualnya mahal ya guys. Soalnya kita nggak ngerjain side quest, jadi uang kita sedikit. Habis. Tinggal tunggu si anak-anak yang kecil-kecil ini membesar berarti ya. Bye. Cepatan membesar. Oke, kita lanjut pakai broomstick aja ya. Oh, ini buat lebih dekat. Biar lebih dekat kalau mau ke Giant Purple-nya. Giant Purple tolong permisi.
Stop right there.
Hei.
Levioso.
Levioso. Stop. Cepet amat sih. Oke.
Rebellion.
Oke, udah nggak ada apa-apa lagi. Let's wait here. Lo kok nggak bisa? Karena lagi perang kah? Kita ngilang aja kalau gitu. Kalau ngilang kan mereka nggak bisa. Iya bener kan? Berarti kalau ke agro kita nggak bisa ngelanjutin quest. Tiba-tiba muncul. Poppy, kamu bikin gue
I'm keeping an eye
sweating
on her.
deh.
She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the and that some of it had to do with me.
Did. I overheard them talking in the
Sure.
Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this
Yes,
have
I
anything to do
know.
with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does,
It does.
somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can
Nyari
be of help,
Phoenix ya.
especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
Hai
I'm
WSSR.
afraid not.
Belum.
Why?
Baru mulai
What
banget
is
ini.
it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Your secret's safe with me. That sounds
Keeping things
suspicious.
from Gran, are we?
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the
Kasian banget.
poachers.
Best
I
friendnya
think she
hewan,
worries I'll
gak punya
do
best friend temen
something
ya.
ill-advised.
Manusia.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Live kemarin malam rame. Alhamdulillah, lumayan.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Kemarin gue jalan di depan centaur biasa aja.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Kayaknya ini centaur
Please,
yang
we
galak
don't
nih.
want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you
Perang gak
take
sih?
us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in
iya,
league with the
kemarin kan kita
poachers?
We
ngeliat
aren't
centaur
involved
dibunuh
with them.
poachers.
If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Ada 3. Permisi. Iya, ini udah winter di
He
sini.
was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with...
Kita ganti baju yang lebih hangat kali ya, atau yang lebih dingin. Kalau yang lebih dingin kagak pakai baju sih. Kagak pakai mantel. Cuman pakai ini, jubah. Buset, tebel banget. Kagak jadi kayak magician. Oke, ini mirip ini ya. Mirip Ivan Gunawan, sparklingnya. Oke, kita pakai gini aja deh, lebih lucu. Kayak Hylos Hero Mobile Legend. Gue sebenarnya nggak main Mobile Legend, tapi Hylos tuh yang
I did
centaur,
notice the
yang kayak
poachers
centaur gitu
talking
kan.
with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Gue mainnya Dota dari dulu, tapi udah pensi sih. Teman-teman gue udah banyak yang udah nggak mainin lagi. Jadi kan sebenarnya serunya karena
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
dan
I've
kita
noticed that
jalan
too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
kagak aman dong di situ, woi, Poppy. Ya Allah, Poppy. Kalau ada hal-hal yang kenapa sih, Poppy? Poppy, kamu tuh nggak bisa nyari tempat yang lebih aman apa? Gue nggak mau deket-deket itu, walaupun gue pakai armor.
This is
Winter War.
odd.
Gue nggak
What
mengerti
is
kalau
it?
sejarah.
Not entirely sure, but look around.
kaget,
If the poachers were here,
kaget.
perhaps we can find out why.
Search sign of
Rebellion.
poachers. Poachers belanja.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Oh, atau mungkin memang hewan-hewannya kabur sendiri. Oh, ini kulit-kulit apa nih?
Pelts. Poor beasts.
Kulit apa yang mereka dikuliti? Tapi kenapa masih di sini? Oh, ini ada cula gitu. Apakah mereka ambil mamut?
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Israel or Palestine. Emangnya DP gue nggak jelas menjelaskan kemana gue berpihak.
Revelio.
Kayaknya jelas deh. Ting, ting, ting.
This is goblin metal.
Goblin metal.
Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Ya Allah, punya siapa itu? Main lu minum. Gimana kalau beracun? Sembarangan nih orang. Oke. Kita ambilin dulu.
Anything interesting?
Yes, ada goblin juga,
Poachers
guys.
were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found
Oh,
goblin armor.
kerjasama.
Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Ya udah, ayo jalan.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Poachernya kan karena
Look,
disuruh
down there.
Victor.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They
harus jatuh.
won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or
Iya,
perhaps a less discreet approach?
gua udah pakai di sini.
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Revelio.
Revelio. Gua paling suka ngebunuh satu-satu. Pakai Petrificus Totalus.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth.
Semoga berhasil ya guys ngebunuh satu-satu. Masalahnya itu teman-temannya pada kagak peduli gitu. Jadi kita bisa bunuhin satu-satu tanpa kesulitan sedikit pun.
Come to think of it.
Stop right there!
No. bisa ada teror.
Coward! Fight me fairly!
Pergi kamu. Langsung tahu.
Levioso!
Wih. Sini kamu. Lumayan sih, kita nggak
You'd
bunuh
think
3.
they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself.
Nggak bisa ngambil
What
lagi.
is going on here?
Only one way
Oh,
to
ada
find out.
batasannya. Ya, bodoh. Oh, untuk gue pakai reparo. Salah. Kita bisa reparo.
Lumos. Reparo.
main letak-letakin aja nih kocak.
Revelio.
Ada yang bisa di loot lagi? Oh ada. Oh ini yang Wigan Wall tadi ya. Tapi penuh tas kita. Bukan tas sih. Kita nggak bisa sebanyak-banyak mungkin ngambil Wigan Wall ternyata. Black leather gloves. Koin. Ih, tuh kan ada hewan sesuatu di situ. Enter the tent. Assalamualaikum. Ini yang tentnya luas sekali dalamnya ya.
What in Merlin's name?
What? Ada naga
Are those dragons?
di battle kan? Wow, gladiator guys. Wow, how to train one dragon. Kayaknya mereka diikat itu biar nggak ngeluarin api deh, atau ngeluarin apapun nafasnya.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The
Horntail.
name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How
Wow.
could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Kalau kita ketahuan langsung.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Kita harus bunuh.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a buck. It's Totalis.
Petrificus totalus.
Revelio.
Ada apa di sini guys? Kita ke bawah.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade.
Gila di depan mukanya gua ngasih Petrificus totalus. Naga tuh ada beneran gak sih? Lu percaya ada naga beneran atau enggak? No.
I heard
Hampir aja. Pas banget dia sadar ada kita. Kita mau nonton juga, nonton bentar gak sih guys?
What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
Apa gaya Michael Jackson? Ya, gear slot. Kok bisa penuh sih? Emang udah berapa? Kayaknya baru-baru aja deh. Udah 24. What? Ya sayang banget uang-uang kita. Ya udah kita destroy dulu yang warna hijau-hijau deh. Ah lupa ngejualin berarti guys tadi. Poppy, kok lu
Did you hear those
kagak bilang?
goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
Poppy!
What's going on down there?
Wah, naganya
They must have
diapain?
only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even hard, shall we?
No. Kita mau taruh ke bawah dengan kondisi sebanyak itu musuh. Assalamualaikum.
They've got a dragon egg.
Dragon egg.
Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aku sih mau aja ngambil. Kok lambat banget larinya? Malah makan apel. Wih. Halo Homora.
Hello, Homora.
Mari kita ambil telur naganya biar kita yang pelihara. Kayak raya perang dunia. Ini tuh kacamata Quidditch. Tahu Quidditch kan? Telur naga tuh harus dihangatkan dengan api, guys, biar nggak kedinginan. Jadi kayak inkubator.
Alright, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Kita akan
Right roll on this dragon.
Control you are.
easy life banget ini. Ya Allah, mati semua udah.
Show. Let me out, son.
Oh,
Damn you.
ay, salah pencet S. Ah,
Let me out, son.
Expelliarmus.
Let me out, son.
Pshu. Mana lagi? Mana lagi? Oke.
You're
Voucher
the one
money
we're
bagus.
looking for, and you brought a friend.
Asik.
Careful. How nice of you to start by.
Repulso ya. Disarm. Voucher executioner.
You
Aduh,
won't escape them yet.
kita mau bunuhin yang gak penting dulu.
You'd be better
Voucher
to
mereka kita gak bunuh.
in the battle.
Voucher mereka. Aduh. Aish. Voucher tracker.
You're no match.
Stupefy.
Expelliarmus.
Voucher animagus. Ah. Salah. Wait. Bagus banget ini serangannya. Si Voucher Ranger, Voucher Executioner.
Expelliarmus.
Aduh. Wow. Nah ini golf animagus. Kamu jadi wujud asli kamu dong.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, udah Mister. Si Poppy kok nggak mati-mati ya?
Expelliarmus. I won't go down as easy.
Hei, balik ke wujud aslimu. Balik ke wujud aslimu. Balik. Oh, di belakang itu masih banyak naga-naga juga, guys. Cuma tinggal satu ya. Oh, ada cabbage. Punya siapa cabbage-nya? Ya. Oh, dia bisa jadi. Ya, voucher
We don't have
executioner-nya.
time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Kita buka dong. Tarik. Nice fight, guys. Walaupun gua nggak berhasil questnya. Ngebunuh gue. Kalau ngebunuh
This
kita.
may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Nah, musuh baru. Oh. Ayo. Semangat. Kalian pasti kalah. Tuh pakai protego. Kenapa musuh-musuh kita nggak pakai protego?
Incendio.
Terbanglah kan. Yeay. Udah nggak ada makasihnya gitu. Nggak bisa kita pelihara gitu.
This way.
Parah banget. Wah. Mantap. Tadi pas lu sholat kita melawan banyak sekali musuh untuk menyelamatkan si naga tadi.
That was a Hebridean black.
Hebridean
I'm
Black.
guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
Hah? Kok dia
I
nggak
don't
marah?
think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
What should we do with the egg?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Hewan si ini ya, Papscane itu udah dibebasin di kayak kandangnya gitu, tapi kandangnya berupa alam luas. Nanti di rumah kita lihat ya. Do you think the poachers will
Should we
retaliate?
expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Gak apa-apa.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out
Kasar
later.
sekali.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking
Nanti
their
ya.
prey. And right now, we're it.
Oke.
Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Oke. Dadah Poppy, kita bertemu lagi nanti. Kita sekarang mau ke kamar kita dulu. Nih, Hogwarts map, secret rooms, room of requirement. Kemarin jadi gue baru tahu ternyata kita bisa langsung teleport ke room of requirement.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will be useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Swinder X, Maxima. Satu lagi siapa? Gak tahu. Satu orang doang kali. Oh, Nightbot kali. Nih, jadi kita tempat-tempat yang udah hewan-hewan yang udah kita selamatkan tuh ngumpul di sini semua. Nah, tadi kita bebaskan dulu. Kita nggak bisa ngebebasin, Deng. Udah kepenuhan spesiesnya. Oh, kita ambil dulu aja. Kita ambil dulu lutinnya. Terus kita kasih makan. Bisa diambil. Nih, makan nih. Ini burung griffin itu. Tahu griffin nggak? Griffin adalah burung setengah Nih, tuh. Burung setengah kuda. Atau rusa, kayaknya rusa deh. Lebih cocok rusa nggak sih? Wolfskin. Sama satu lagi mana? Niffler. Niffler. Belum kita kasih makan. Nih, bisa nggak kita naikin di sini? Dodonya mana? Beda game. Oh, nggak bisa dinaikin di sini. Nggak bisa dinaikin di sini. Kita masukin. Ini kayaknya udah banyak deh. Move.
Everything's alright now.
Coba kita masukin kodok. Wow. Maaf, salah pencet. Ya Allah, jangan pergi. Salah pencet. Nih, kita kasih makan. Oh, masih digosok-gosok. Nih, makan nih. Oh, kita ngambil warts-nya. Warts itu kutil. Kita ngambil kutil kodok. Iya, platypus itu tadi, si Niffler. Oke. Nah, dari barang-barang yang kita loot tadi tuh kita bisa nge-upgrade item kita. Coba kita ganti dulu ya, item yang paling bagus. Ini udah paling bagus. Kacamata juga udah. Ini paling bagus yang ini. Ya Allah, makin freak aja nih penampilan kita. 53 61. Oh, oke. Ini yang paling bagus. Outfitnya, oke. Nah, nanti kita upgrade nih. Di upgrade di sini mesin jahit. Nah, yang kita pakai kan ini. Kita bisa upgrade. Nah ini upgrade-nya pakai Mooncalf Fur, kita udah punya. Nah, terus Whopper kita nggak punya, sama Testral Hair. Coba kita lihat traits. Increase damage with Confringo. Boleh deh ini, dibandingkan Inferi kan jarang juga. Nggak ada ininya deh. Gak ada bahannya. Ya begitulah. Jadi kita jual-jualin barang-barang kita dulu ya. Ke map. Sekalian kita belanja apa kemarin di Dogweed dan Deathcap itu. Kita mau belanja Venomous Tentacula sama satu lagi tanaman mandrake. Kita mau nanam itu. Kemarin kita udah bikin ininya. Udah bikin potnya. Mahal banget tuh, 1.800 totalnya. Masak mie. Mie. Kalau sudah kelaparan. Tapi kalau gue tipe yang kalau nggak ada makanan ya udah pasrah. Ada makanan alhamdulillah, nggak ada ya udah. Makanya jadi kurus. Oke. Ada orang.
Pardon me? Might
Sakarisa.
I ask a favor of you?
Kenapa lu di sini
Hello.
malam-malam?
Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Sakarisa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you.
Business?
Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
How condensed?
How magnanimous.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates.
Pubescent.
But I've run out of the key ingredient, Boobotuber pus. Boobotubers do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What are bubotubers? Bubotubers tuh kayak YouTubers gitu ya. Tapi bubotubes. Kami dimarahin. Ya, sad. Ya udah. Ngemil dulu.
What precisely are boobotubers?
Dia jualan skincare nih,
Disgusting
guys.
things, really. Covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh. I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How do you know
How on
bubotubers
earth did you
pus?
discover that boobotuber pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future.
Iya,
I'm
kamu benar.
forever
Di
looking for
zaman
ways to
sekarang
make
ada
this world a
beauty
more beautiful
potions.
place. I suspected that if pure boobotuber pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
Oke.
I
Berarti
can try and find
didinginin
some
gitu
for
ya.
you if I have the time.
Minyak buat besok.
Marvelous.
Oke.
I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few boobotubers, but they grow wild,
Belum.
so you'll have to look around.
Mari kita
Our
dengarkan
spotted
bersama
classmates are
di
counting
akhir
on
stream.
you, so
Ingetin
you
ya.
mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden
Maksa.
Forest for boobotubers.
Enggak.
I hope it's worth the risk.
Good for you.
Hai
Seeing all
Beatrice.
those foul goblins are hiding. Well, what say
Aku
we show you
mau
some of what's
jual
available?
item. Ini banyak. Gak ada option sell all ya. Iya betul, ingetin. Emang di sini nggak bisa ngirim link ya? Kemarin kata Kemal nggak bisa ngirim link. Oke, kita sekarang bisa beli Tentacula, Venomous Tentacula.
Oh, I'm always
Dan
thrilled when a young one
Mandrake.
makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll
Kita
go
bisa
far.
beli Chinese Chomping juga.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you?
Coba deh kalau gitu.
Scaring all the doors always open.
May finally be safe since we rescued them.
Berarti kita bisa bikin ketiga tanaman-tanaman itu. Kenapa lu diingetin Nightbot nggak boleh ini ya? Nggak boleh ngirim link. Apa gue benerin dulu biar bisa ngirim link? Nanti aja lah. Not grass mana? Nah ini kita tanam. Oh, mandrake tuh small. Oh, I see. Chinese chopping bag sama Venomous Tentacula. Berarti yang di sini kita nggak perlu ini dong. Not grass diteni. Kayak yang diteninya ini kita buang aja, diganti sama mandrake. Oke, nice. Oh, kita kasih fertilizer. Fertilizer di Venomous Tentacula. Oke, dia jadinya 2 menghasilkannya. Entuk tuh apa? Bahasa Jawa ya? Menghasilkan. Entuk. Ini ada Fluxweed sama Shrivel Fig Fruit. Kayaknya harus kita beli deh, biar kita bisa bikin Thunder Brew. Oh, ini potion ingetin gue ya, biar kita bisa pakein itu potion. Kita punya banyak bahan, punya banyak potion, tapi nggak kita pakai kan sayang. Oke. Alright. Sekarang kita lihat main questnya. Kita udah jualan. Oh, kok nggak ada main quest lagi? Complete Professor Weasley's assignment. Oke. Collect the field guide page in the underground harbor. underground harbor di mana? Underground harbor. Gimana caranya ke sini? Apa kita terjun? Oh, dari sini nggak sih? Oke, berarti kita coba dulu ya. Travel ke sini. 3 juta apa itu? 3 juta. Ininya apa sih kalau orang India? Mata uangnya.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
Kalian kenapa berantem?
I won't give up.
Hey,
What were you and Ominous speaking
kalian
about?
ngomongin apa?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
I'm curious about the dark arts.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
You can tell me.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Yes, I am.
Crucio, correct? The
Lihat
Cruciatus
Hitler,
curse,
lihat di mana?
also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport.
For sport.
Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
Ya Allah, he should have known better.
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should
Kasian.
never have cast it. He should have known better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Oke. Mati lampu 3,5
I'll make
jam.
Ominous understand.
Buset.
He'll change his
Ini masih
mind.
mati? Apa udah nyala?
Revelio.
Hello again.
Ada Gareth. Gareth. Lari. Wih. Gak nyampe. Wih. Oh. Oke.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, udah nyala. Nice. Di sini tuh kita pakai PLTA. A tuh air ya. Nah, jadi kalau misalkan pas musim kemarau kemarin itu setiap hari ada aja mati lampunya karena lebih kering gitu airnya. Jadi tenaga yang listrik yang dihasilkan juga jadi lebih sedikit. Sama makan. Oke.
So
Thank you
this
sudah
is the
datang.
underground harbor.
TA angin ya. Kalau air apa dong? PLTW, tenaga water.
Revelio.
Ada hantu.
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Gak ada. Really? Oh, kita bisa berenang. Naik. Awas. Basah dong, guys. Bentar, kita ambil chest dulu. Oh, bukan, ini bukan chest biasa. Chest apa sih?
Confringo, Leviosa, Expelliarmus.
Semua spell udah kita pakai.
Incendio,
Dan tidak
Accio.
apa-apa. Ya udah. Oh. Oh, bukan deh. Ini cuma mainan. Oh, atau memang kita keluar. Enggak, makin jauh. Makin jauh, guys. Enggak. Pasti jalan yang salah. Mana dong? Collect the field. Oh, field guide. Oke.
Revelio.
Di mana? You are already at your destination. Begitu katanya. Tapi nggak ada kayak sesuatu yang bisa kita cari. Oh, itu. Aduh, Reza.
Revelio.
Mata isu. Oke. Underground harbor located deep beneath the viaduct courtyard is the landing for boats delivering first-year students across the Black Lake to Hogwarts. Oke. Satu lagi di Intermediate Transfiguration in the library. Viaduct courtyard. Antagonis banget posenya. Suka banget gua ngeliat pose. Wede, keluarnya kayak gitu lagi. Nice. Oke, kita sudah ini. Oh, ini yang buat house belum ya? Gak apa-apa, nanti aja. Transfiguration. Library, potion class. Transfiguration class mana? Ya udah, kesini. Yang ada aja. Oh, panas. Bentar ya.
Revelio.
Oh, ini udah pernah kita ambil. Bisa kita buka kelas level 1.
Alohomora.
Alohomora. Ini benar-benar murni cuman lootingan doang gak sih?
Revelio.
Ya,
Leviosa. Revelio.
Oh, ini ada di tengah-tengah. Berarti kita udah berbolak-balik. Central Hall Fountain. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world. including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base. Nice, nice.
Any luck finding my diary and the rest of my books?
Aku masih belum bantu kamu, malas. You already at your destination.
Revelio.
Gimana cara ke atas? Lewat sini? Oh, loh, ini makin ke bawah.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get... Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Oh, ini bukunya si Cressida. Gue pikir field guide.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this
Okay.
back too if I were her.
Today was a good day, that is, until Garrett splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron
Perhaps the
and
book
start
Professor
all
Weasley
over
wants me to
again.
get is upstairs.
He's such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Our broth smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Okay, nanti ya.
Revelio. Accio.
4 udah ketemu belum?
Revelio.
Berapa lagi Cressida's book? Oh, itu.
Accio.
Oh, belum kena. Oke, 5.
That's the last
Oh,
book.
udah.
Now to take them back to Cressida.
Iya, nanti aja.
Revelio.
House Elf? Oh, House Elf kalau dideketin hilang. Oke.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Hi.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world.
Okay.
None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Sure. If I must.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin.
Okay.
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Lacewings. The Golden Snidget?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Liquid Luck. Pepper Up Potion?
The Pepper Up Potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis.
Oh, kucing.
Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Tale of Three Brooms. Three Brothers. Horcrux? Yeah, I think... Oh, bukan. Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
Yes.
According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The... Bludger?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When
Really?
a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Polyjuice potion. False.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I can ask you.
Oh.
And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Dapat hadiah nggak tapi? I like more questions.
I'd like to answer more questions.
Kalau
What
dapat hadiah.
governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
Agak susah sekali ya. Wizards
The
Council.
Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Antipodean Opale.
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet
15
in
feet
length,
tuh
it is
seberapa?
also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is
Woodcroft.
believed that Hengist used the 3 broomsticks inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical
Hide
creature?
behind. Gak tahu
A
Samsak.
Letherfold.
That's incorrect. The answer was a demiguise. While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Letherfold?
Default apa? Knockback Jinx?
The Knockback Jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm.
Sama kayak
The only
Dementor dong.
known survivor of a Letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
I don't know. Ini
Evangeline
bukan
Orpington.
trivia, oke.
That's incorrect. The
Ini
answer
memang
I was looking for was
soal-soal yang
Gamp.
sangat susah di
One of the principal
tempat
exceptions to
ini.
Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge. Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct.
Oh bener.
In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
What? Basilisk.
The Basilisk.
That's
Correct.
incorrect.
No.
The correct answer was the rune's paw.
Runespool.
According to parcel mouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic.
Oh, ini kepala
Where
tiga.
is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Ilvermorny.
The Amazon rainforest.
I don't know.
No, Ilvermorny is actually located on Mount Greylock. The American school was founded in the 17th century by
Ilvermorny.
Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amortensia.
Amatentia.
That's the answer.
Of course.
Amatentia smells differently to every person according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the
Nope.
next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Nope, not now.
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me if you'd like to try later.
Nope, I'll never meet you later.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio will make quick work of this.
Book on Intermediate Transfiguration. This book is designed to help guide the student who wishes to pursue more complicated types of transfiguration. Professor Weasley often recommends it to her advanced students as a bit of light reading.
Professor
Light
Weasley's
reading.
tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Sure, light reading, guys. Attend Transfiguration class. Transfiguration class. Oh, Transfiguration class. Di bawah ya. Sekali-sekali gue harus ngafalin mapnya nih. Biar lebih gampang buat menjelajahnya. ting 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 ting. Oke, advance time. Biasanya kita cuman tinggal wait aja. Oke, sudah pagi. Hai Sebastian. Biasanya dong mukanya.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
What?
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
Yay.
Now, you all know what to do.
Ngapain? Harus ngapain? Mengubah hewan. Mengubah benda menjadi hewan. Plop. Kok agak jelek ya? Apa itu yang bagus? Kok kayak bantet gitu?
Beautifully done.
Udah, kelasnya gitu doang.
Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here
Revelio.
before you know it.
Oke, Prof. Sebelumnya kita looting dulu.
Aloha Mora.
Kita looting dulu kantornya Prof Weasley. Mana nih? Gimana yang level 2 locksnya ya?
Revelio.
Wow. Dear Professor Weasley, thank you for your all. I'm overjoyed to hear that this most recent crop of 7 years includes a number of students who may be both interested in and well suited for a career at the Ministry. Of course, their OWLs will provide confirmation of the latter, but equally invaluable to our recruitment process is your opinion. You have a unique perspective given your experience with us, and for that I'm truly grateful. I look forward to further updates as the term progresses. Respectfully yours, Faris Bevin, Minister for Magic, London. Oh, jadi si profesor ini dia
Revelio.
dipandang ini sekali ya, dipandang penting. Oke, let's go. Kamu ngomong apa,
You
Prof?
wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Of course.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm not certain I needed all the extra assignments.
Sombong.
And I'm certain you would not have been as successful without them. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacular.
Yes.
Growing such
Padahal
a
belum
magical
jadi.
plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will
Masih
say
nunggu
I'm
gua.
especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities.
What is that?
Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No.
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand lore, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
Jelek
see.
sekali pembohongnya.
I admire your penchant for learning, but
Penchant.
do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams.
Okay.
Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Okay.
If you wish to practice the spell you
kaget.
just learned, the training dummy is available.
Okay. kita pakai yang mana tadi spell barunya? Oh ini.
Glad to...
Something dawned on me about the triptych.
Okay.
Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Ntar dulu ya, gue lagi dituduh.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts.
Ngapain?
Bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Hello.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook. Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
A fire, Gareth?
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer.
Okay.
Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Udah, ngobrolnya gitu doang. Bisa ngobrol lagi?
Hello, Gareth. What exactly did you want me to do again?
Find the secret passage that goes from Hogwarts to Hogsmeade.
Oh,
Should be
enggak deh.
behind a one-eyed witch statue.
Kira ada quest baru. Itu quest lama yang tidak mau kita kerjakan. Secret rooms. Oh. Kita lihat quest dulu. Quest. It's all gobbledygook. Speak with Amit. Kita butuh level 22. Okay. Lord Gok has asked me to meet him at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts and asked that I bring someone who speak gobbledygook. Okay. Amit di mana? Di ini kah? Di Astronomy Towers? Oh, bukan. Iya. Amit pasti lagi di atas ya. Iya deh, kayaknya dia lagi ngeliatin bintang-bintang. Oke, kita ke atas berarti. Ada quest lagi. Itu tandanya apa sih? Kalau tanda chat kayak gitu. Kita ngobrol dulu deh.
Professor Shah.
Oh.
I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
Ini ya.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you
Relationship,
truly
yeah.
desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
You dismissed.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Dapat XP kan? Nggak dapat XP. Terus apa kita ngobrol? Bisa ngobrol lagi?
Professor, do you have a moment?
Oh, bisa.
I do.
What an interest in astronomy.
May I ask what attracted you to astronomy?
You may. Might I assume from your inquiry that you wonder how anyone may have an interest in astronomy?
I find it
Apologies, Professor. I suppose I do wonder about its relevance to us.
I fear such a perspective is far too common among those who do not fully understand all that can be gleaned from the stars. Misperceptions frequently arise due to the confusion of astronomy with astrology, the ridiculousness of which I shall not deign to discuss. To answer your question, it was my dear sister who first sparked my interest in stargazing. The two of us spent countless nights on our rooftops staring at the cosmos. It was one of the only subjects we could study together.
I'm not sure I follow, Professor. Why was that?
My sister is a squib.
What is
Clever,
squib?
hardworking, and generous, but a squib nonetheless. The only non-magical child born to our family in generations, poor thing.
squib itu magos.
Although she manages exceptionally well.
This is how
Your
unfortunate.
poor sister. What an unfortunate situation for your family.
Yes. However, to her credit, while she was once disappointed not to attend Hogwarts, she has excelled in Muggle school. One of the first women, we suspect, to have attended Cambridge.
Wow.
Well disguised at the time by our mother as a gentleman scholar. And as astronomy is one subject shared between the Muggle world and ours, she and I have been able to maintain that common interest. We still sneak up to a rooftop now and then to gaze upwards, courtesy of a levitation charm rather than a trellis nowadays.
Thank you for telling me about your sister, Professor.
I was glad to. It is good to be reminded of all that one can accomplish when one embraces who one is. Now off you go. I am sure you've a star chart to review somewhere.
Oke. Kita tidak mendapatkan XP dari ngobrol-ngobrol, guys. Jadi nggak usah ngobrol-ngobrol lagi ya. Kayaknya tadi yang pas kita dapat XP itu sebenarnya bukan XP karena ngobrol, tapi emang karena selesai quest deh. Amit. Amit, amit. Amit. Amit.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
How well do you know gobbledygook?
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English.
Wow.
My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you never met
Have
a
you
goblin?
ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Gobbledygook.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Oh,
Revelio.
Ada ini. Astronomy telescope. This telescope is the finest stargazing instrument of its kind, perfect for viewing the moon and the stars and anything else one might find in the night sky. Bisa kita pakai nggak? Nggak bisa. Kita cuma bisa pakai. Kaget dia udah pergi. Hey, mau kemana?
Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit.
You are very welcome. I'm looking forward to meeting your friend Lodgok.
Yes.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of it.
Iya. Ngomong mulu. Wow, jauhnya. Oi. Buset. Regsrof. Gimana guys? Ini sejauh ini, seluas ini mapnya guys. Oke, kita harus pakai ini apa? Diri Crow. Kita travel dulu. Terus kita pakai sapu terbang. Wih. Kemana? Salah jalan. Ke selatan ya? Iya, ke selatan. Let's go. Merlin's Trial. Tadi udah tergolong cepat banget loh kecepatan terbang kita. Oh, salah belok. Agak ke arah southwest. Kayaknya salah. Southeast gak sih? Bener nih. Kan southwest, iya bener. Southwest terus ke south. Oke. Hey.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Nanti kita berkunjung ke sini ya guys.
Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables.
Terus ke arah south. Oh, apa tuh? Ada partai bulan dan bintang. Ancient Magic Hotspot, Astronomy Table. Coba kita kunjungi sebentar. Kok? Kok susah ngarahin nih.
These rocks have seen better days.
Wait at night. Yaudah, kita jadi malam.
Knowing a meat is likely studied here.
Sorry banget sih Amit nunggu sama Lotcook sampai malam. Kita malah ngeliatin bintang. Kayaknya bisa. Oh, gini. Nah. Tada. Sip. Capricorn. Oh, tapi kok ada ekornya? Oke. Ternyata cuma gitu doang guys dalam mencari astronomi. Tidak terlalu seru. Merlin's Trial. Oke. Sampai kita belum sampai ke checkpoint. Oh ini dikit lagi. The Mind's Eye.
I've always said that travel broadens.
Swipe that egg. Banyak Swinder eggs sih. Ini sih. Hai Lord Gok, kamu nggak mencoba menipuku kan?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Really? You should have expected
You
that.
said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more.
Of course.
Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Okay.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Okay, jadi ngilang.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Of course it is. Okay, we are ready.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Yes, yes, yes. Bye. Let's go. Let's go, Amit. Aduh. Nyangkut pula. Oh, di atas. Enggak kan? Oh, ada matanya.
The door is looking at us.
Oh, alah.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Oh, kalau merem. Ini kayak si treasure itu ya. Jangan-jangan cara ngebuka treasure juga sama. Dengan tidak terlihat. Wow. Segampang itu ternyata guys ngebuka chestnya.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Mending lu bantu kita cari jalannya dulu dibandingkan komen-komen. Gimana cara kita ke atas itu?
Revelio.
Apa kita nyalain?
Steam powered, obviously.
Confringo.
Oh, betul. Dinyalakan. Dadah, Amin. Ikut. Kira si Amin ketinggalan, guys.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio.
Oh, ini tuh tergantung. Oh. Ada tikus pula.
Revelio.
Ini steamnya ya, arah steamnya gitu.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Baik, Amin. Amin. Sini. Oh.
Clever.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Kita bisa kan membunuh mereka tanpa ketahuan.
Oh, little moon. Enough. You think this is funny?
Accio.
To see the human let's get it. Not quite.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely,
Amit lumayan
You have my
jago.
word.
Revelio.
Harus kita apa? Oh, kita ngilang lagi.
Yes, of course.
Bentar.
By a door.
Udah cukup kali.
Revelio.
Kita naik dulu ke atas. Oh, ini tempat kaburnya kita nanti kali ya. Oke, kita masuk dulu.
Incendio.
Coba kita tarik dulu yang tadi.
Accio.
Oh iya.
Revelio.
Kebuka gitu pintunya. Oh benar. Terus kita bakar.
Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh iya. Oke. Kita masuk ke sini.
Revelio.
Ya Allah, jauh-jauh cuma buat chest. Kita pikir ada. Oke. Apa-apa, chest juga.
I feel like a
bagus.
character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Nih, plan.
Found a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make
Revelio.
it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Ternyata goblin juga bisa sepintar ini ya, menyusun rencana. Atau karena sebenarnya rencananya dibuat oleh... Oh!
I'm good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Someone there? Over here!
Ketahuan. Kira masih ada. Dan
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes
Revelio.
are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
empty-headed. Oke, let's go ke sini.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
He's quiet. Too quiet.
Kita harus... Bisa nggak kita bunuh satu-satu? Mereka bingung ya. Wah, nggak ada bingungnya guys. Kita pakai. Wow, damage-nya. What? Pakai ini. Wow.
I will make you pay.
Oh, udah habis efeknya. Tapi maksimum motion bagus banget sih.
Coming back this way.
Oke, kita harus banyak-banyak bikin maksimum motion kalau gitu. Dibandingkan bikin
Revelio.
apa tuh?
Who's that?
Ada lagi. Stupefy.
You are postponing the inevitable.
Sini serang aku.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio.
Apa?
Accio.
Oh, kita belum nyalain apinya.
Incendio. Accio.
Oke.
Revelio.
Sudah di bagian atas ya. Oke, kita ke atas dulu, Mit.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
Ada chest. Mit, ambil chest. Amit.
Revelio.
Oke. Felin plates. Mana lagi? Si Amit gak mau ngikutin ke sini. Dia nggak mata duitan. Cuman gua doang yang mata duitan. Cari lootingan. Oke. Ada lagi. Yay. Bikin wealth penuh. Oke.
Revelio.
Oke. Oke, kita baca dulu ini.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Terlalu kecil. Ini udah gede banget.
Incendio. Accio.
Hah.
Revelio.
Gimana cara kita ke sana?
Incendio. Confringo. Repulso. Revelio.
Oh, lewat sini. Ini luas sekali ya goblin mainnya.
Devil snare.
Aduh.
Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entangled means right now.
Kita nggak gua sih lebih tepatnya.
Revelio.
Buat apa di sebagian sini?
Confringo.
Isi. Ada musuh lagi. Siap-siap mid. Royal Ranger.
It was pitiful.
Stupefy.
What an unfortunate disappointment.
Kill spells glance off of me. This is where you stay.
Ouch. Ow.
That was meant for me. Then you come.
Banyak guys.
Easily diverted.
Ow.
I've been fighting.
Bener-bener banyak banget.
I won't wreck.
Unlimited guys. Untung Amit lumayan OP. Bikin world potion.
Revelio.
Gak sebanyak itu itemnya. Ya ada di dalam situ. Oh, bisa kita ambil. Bisa nggak? Bisa nggak ini? Oh bisa. Untung tangan kita goib. Oh dari sisi sana. Oh enggak. Cukup jalan aja.
Revelio.
Cek. Oke. Incendio.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Oke.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Bikin drill? Oh, ini yang di awal itu ya. Kita harus ambil dulu nih yang di bagian atas. Ya, naik dulu guys.
Revelio. I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Oke, kita ambil dulu. Ah, tidak.
Revelio.
Level 2 locks. Amit, kamu nggak bisa bukanya. Wah, parah sih. Kita harus kesini lagi dong.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Mana si Amit? Amit gak ngikutin kita lagi. Ya udah, kita duluan ya, Mit. Tiba-tiba muncul. Bisa teleport dia. Lodgok ngomong sama aku.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Escapade.
Without further ado, adieu.
Adieu. Bye, Amit. Hope you enjoy our adventure.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes.
Oh.
But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned.
But now she died.
More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I I don't want to believe it. But I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Cock, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply.
Kenapa sih skleranya gelap
the
banget?
location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Okay. Wow, enough story for today ya guys. Kita sudah belajar bahasa gobbledygook. Wih, naik level. Oke, kita lihat dulu. Update talent kita yang terbaru. Di sini kita ada Stupefy deals direct damage. Perfect Protego. Oh, keren nih. Mau ini. Kita menunggu-nunggu itu kan kalau nggak salah. Terus bagian yang stealth, Petrificus Totalus emanates an area of effect. Nah ini yang keren. Iya, ini untuk mempercepat kita. The duration of the focus potion effect will be extended when any spell from the spell set is cast. Focus potion itu yang mana ya? Oh ini kalau mau jadi ini enggak. Maksima yang ini. Fokus tuh yang cooldown ya. Kita pakai yang damage aja. Tambahin damage sama spells. Wow, that's so cool. Shockwave, Glacius Blast, Bombarda, Diffindo. Dark Arts. Wow. Kita nggak main Dark Arts ya guys, karena kita tidak dark. Oh ini bagus nih. Kita naikin level-level ini. Core cenah. Alright. Enough for today. Terima kasih banyak yang sudah datang berkunjung hari ini. Sampai jumpa lagi besok di episode 11. Kita melanjutkan apa nih? Petualangannya adalah bukan Owl Post. Kita bertemu Sebastian lagi. Kenapa ya dia suka banget ke pertambangan, anak tambang banget. Oke, sampai jumpa di sesi selanjutnya. Semoga kita bisa sehat terus. Main